Hey goddess, I hope you're doing well and thank you so much for stopping by at my channel. So I am Rachel Abbey and I do videos all about self-development, spirituality, adulting, so like buying your first home, getting on the property ladder and so much more. So if any of those topics interest you, definitely subscribe to the channel. So I wanted to do another property video today because, as a lot of you know, me and my partner, we are literally right at the beginning of our property buying journey, and as I'm learning things I just thought it would be helpful for me to be sharing what I'm learning with you. So today's video is all about whether or not you should buy a property that is chain free. It literally means that the seller selling you the house is not dependent on them finding a house for them to move into. Buying a property with a chain can get really complicated because if you think about it, each house has a person attached to it. Like there's you obviously at the first at the start of the chain as a first time buyer. You don't have any kind of like things weighing you down, but the seller of the property that you're interested in, they obviously can't move out of their house and sell the property to you until they found themselves their property, and the property that they need to find themselves, ideally it would be chain free, but most likely the property they want to buy also has a chain connected to it. They will probably have to wait until the occupants of that property move out and find their new house in order to move out of their current house and then sell the home to you. So it can get really long and complicated, and that's why they say, you know, the shorter the chain, the better it is for all parties, and then the less risky it is that someone may pull out and completely just make the whole process fall through. We have put an offer on a property, like yay, really exciting. But literally we have been waiting about 6-7 weeks now for the owner of that property to find their property for them to buy and move in, and it has literally caused me so much stress because I guess it creates a lot of uncertainty. A lot of us know that this whole like property buying journey, it's so kind of like fragile and it's subject to so much risk. At every single stage of the journey you're just really scared about losing your house or losing your property, and therefore when you're buying a property or when you're looking at a property that has an onwards chain or that isn't chain. Sirens all the time in London. I can't get, it's just, yeah, oh, anyway. So yeah, so when you're looking for a property that that has an onwards chain and that isn't chain free, it basically means there's a lot more risk in your property buying journey because there's greater chance of someone in the chain like pulling out and deciding that actually I don't want to sell my house anymore, I'm just going to stay where I am for the next few months, or someone in the chain may end up losing their job, for example, their financial circumstance may change, or they may decide that actually I'm not gonna, you know, I don't want to move my children to a different school anymore, so we're going to just stay right here. So basically the more people who or like the more parties there are in the chain, the riskier your whole property journey becomes, because someone may pull out or their circumstances may change or something may happen which may result in the house that you want to buy being taken off the market, and that is like the last thing you want. Most houses are not chain free, so usually the family or the owner is actually living in the property, but it is possible for you to find a house that is completely chain free, and usually the way to know whether or not the house you're looking at is chain free or not, it will usually say it in the advert, because the estate agent, the sellers, they want to kind of like really market their house and shout and rave about like, hey, this is a chain free property here, like come and view it, come and look at it, this is like a huge advantage to you, your process will be a lot simpler, a lot faster, potentially even cheaper as well. So yeah, look at the advert. It usually says no onwards chain or no forwards chain. That's how you'll know if the property that you're looking at is chain free or not. There are many reasons why a property may be chain free. You may be buying a new build and therefore there isn't a current occupant in the property, or you may be buying like an ex-council property. The person who lives there, they may be retiring, for example. They may be wanting to downsize and move to a smaller home, and they've already bought their new home, so therefore they're not having to continue living in the home that you're considering buying. Or even like the seller may be wanting to become an expat, they may be moving abroad for work and completely uprooting from the UK, and therefore again the property that you're looking at may be vacant. So there are a number of reasons why a property may be vacant, why it may be chain free. So yeah, I hope that was quite an easy to understand explanation about what it means to buy a property chain free or with no onwards chain. I definitely will keep making property buying videos like this. So if you are a first-time buyer, or if you're just kind of like trying to prepare for saving up for a deposit and you may be buying a house in the future, definitely subscribe to the channel and give this video a like as well if you found it helpful, because I'll continue to make property buying videos like this in the future, and also money saving tips and tips about how to save for your deposit, etc. So subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like this. Turn on your notification bell as well so that you don't miss any of my future videos, and yeah, like this video if you found it helpful. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Truly appreciate your presence, and I will see you soon in my next video. So take care and God bless.